Let us introduce statistics. Before introduction of the statistics, this lecture is intended for higher secondary school students and the students who are just joined for BCA, BBA or BCom or BSc Mathematics. And now, before this introduction of the statistics, I'm just introducing some common terms which we frequently use in our classes. The first word is the element. So what the meaning of the element? An element is an entity on which the data are collected. Look here in this table. We have the serial number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here, under the second column, the names of the students. So each name is an entity because this entity on which the data are collected. Our data is collected based on the students' names. So each name is an element of this one. So an element means here it is the names. So the name is an element. And then the variable. When you look this table, you see that these students, we collected some informations based on gender, height, weight and the smoking habit. So each one, the gender, height, weight and the smoking habits are the variables. So because we collected the data based on these characteristics of this one. So there is the meaning, the variable. It is the characteristics of the interest for the our elements. So these elements are the names and the characteristics of the interest is we need to find the gender, height, weight and the smoking habit. So these are the variables. So the height is a variable, gender is a variable, weight is a variable and the smoking habit is also a variable. Now the observation. Look, the observation means it is the measurement. We are taking the measurement obtained for a particular element. For example, this gender. We consider the gender and the first element is the John. So what is the gender of the John? Gender of the John is observed as male. So this is the meaning, the observation. So observation means it is the measurement on this element. So John is a male. So male is an observation actually. So there is the meaning observation. So observation is a measure. It is the measurement obtained for a particular element. For example, the height of John is 5 feet 6 inches. So the 5 feet 6 inches is an observation. And in the next one, we have 50 kilogram. This is the one observation on John based on the weight. So again, it is an observation. And the smoking habit also, no. So there is an observation. So this is the meaning observation. And we frequently use this observation in all our lectures. So the observation means it is just a measurement based on this element. And then the data. The data means it is the facts and figures that are collected, analyzed and summarized for the presentation and the interpretation. Look now, here our data, for example, when you consider the height is a variable. So based on this height, we have 5 data. And this 5 data is known as the data set. So we have 5 observations and these 5 observations is our data. So basically, we are going to study something about this entire observations, this set of observations. And that set of observations is known as the data. So here the data on this height is these 5 measurements. There is the 5 feet 6 inches, 5 feet 6 feet 7 inches, and 5 feet 3 inches, and the 6 feet. This all constitute the data, and each one is the observation. So this is the basic difference between observation and the data. So the data means it is the complete set of figures or the facts which we are collected, and this we are going to analyze and summarize for our presentations and the interpretation. So this is the meaning data, and the meaning of observation is also, I think it is clear for you. So basically these are the 4 terms which we frequently use in our statistics. So I hope that you understood the word element, variable, observation, and the data. And next classes we will continue on this one. So a quick review of what we learned today is the element, variable, observation, and the data. So the element means it is the entity on which the data are collected. For example, here in this table, the names of the students are the entity and the element. The second one is the variable. Our variable of interest based on these elements are the gender, height, weight, and the smoking habit. So these are the variables: height, weight, gender, and the smoking habits. And the observation means it is a measurement obtained for a particular element. For example, the height of John is 5 feet 6 inches. This is an observation. So we have 5 observations here in different categories: gender, height, weight, and smoking habit. And then the data, it is the facts and figures that are collected and analyzed and summarized for presentation and interpretation. And here we have a set of data known as, like, we have the 5 observations under the height. This is the data. And under the gender, we have male, female, male. This is the data. So this is the data set. And this data set we are going to analyze and summarize.